okay?
I can't do anything like this.
But you're gonna have to.
No, I'm taller than you.
No. I will always be above you.
Oh, wait, can you turn the... Okay. Hello, everyone. We are back to talk some shit on ourselves. We're getting ready to go out tonight and we are doing episode 2 of our Get Ready With Me, and we are going to answer some questions that we have gotten recently. Last time we had so much fun answering questions and outing ourselves.
Payton thinks I'm fat, so she's making me, my face is fat, she's making me cut my face with this thing, so.
Fuck you.
Isn't that right, Payton? Tell the people.
Megan is obsessed with the fact that she thinks her face is fat, and I just told her she has the most chiseled face I have ever. Look at my face compared to her face, and this is on her fat day. Okay. Let's just think about that for a second. I brought her some facial cupping so she can
unmoon my face.
It's gonna make a bruise on you.
Well, what do I do?
You hold it and let it suck in, and you pull it like this. I can't do it.
Whoa.
So it is like lymphatic drainage. So pull it. Yeah. Yeah.
Put your mouth on it, I dare you.
I'm gonna take a shot because Megan doesn't feel like taking a shot.
I'm drinking this. And my roommate Macy made me this, so I'm just hydrating.
I'm gonna put this face mask on. Megan's gonna cup her face, and then we're gonna be back in like 10 minutes to be interesting.
And my face is gonna be skinny.
I took my shot, and Megan didn't take one, and then she came back with a whole cup of tequila and was like, here you go.
All for you. Like, sip it out of the cup. It's the same
I just want to take a shot. I like to get it over with. All right.
All right.
Okay, just stop it.
Stop it.
Megan.
Okay, I can't. I have to compliment myself.
I can't. I didn't know how long that was gonna last.
Oh, I was gonna make it longer.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna take this off now.
No, how long that was.
Okay, so quick little note. This is how classy I am. Just wanted to let y'all know while I'm waiting for this to moisturize my skin. My fake nails have fallen off, so I have gone and gotten, I didn't want to go to the nail place, so I went and got these little press-ons.
Those are truly gorgeous.
And I have this, and I'm gonna put them on my pinky fingers with some glue. We're gonna get to answering questions. We have some really good ones, by the way, because I think people are starting to realize like the level that we're gonna go here. So they're actually asking real questions.
They know we're gonna tell all.
Okay, so this one says, drunk text stories. How to get over a drunk night or things that you said to a guy when you were drunk. Do you want to start with this?
Yeah. The year was 2019. The day was December, Friday, November 29th.
Okay.
So it's December.
It was a week ago. Exactly.
Exactly a week ago.
Okay.
Me asking a boy to please come to the bar I'm at. And not getting my way.
I don't see that much blue, so this is a good sign.
Oh, this is just the very beginning.
Okay.
So he's in the car on his way to my city.
When she was home.
When I was home.
In Indiana.
And he's at his hotel. I said, no, come to the bar. He goes, come to me. I said, don't be annoying. Just come to the bar and I'll show why. That doesn't make sense. He says, that doesn't make sense, but that's hot. I said, fuck no, you're not tired. I couldn't Kate less. Yeah, and it's all a mental game with you, him, me. No, it's not. I want you here. For once, do what I want. We never hang out, ever. We barely, like, it's just, stop making me an option. I am not an option. It's shocking the way you treat me. You're being stubborn. That's all he says. And I'm going off of, it's shocking the way you treat me, I say, and not in a hot way. Okay? I said, you're being manipulating. He goes, it's not manipulating. I'm trying to have an adult conversation with you on compromising.
Why did he try to have an adult conversation?
I go, I want to spend time with you outside of a hotel. If you can't respect that, then I get it. I get where you're at. I'm open to adult conversations and being checked. This is childish. The drama. Then He goes, then don't act like it's either your way or no way.
This is not someone she's dating or
I'm
really
not
talking
dating,
to.
we're
Okay, this is someone she sees when she's
drop
home.
the ego and let's have a real conversation then. I go, come get me at the bar, I will drop it. You know what? Never mind. I
You don't want to come to the bar? Like, what is he doing?
He was tired.
They don't give a fuck.
I literally cannot say what I said. I go, I am on your team. That was my next message.
This is you convincing him to come to the bar still.
He goes, you're only saying that because if I don't, then you'll feel like you've won. I go, I don't care about winning. I want you to come take a shot with Iz, then leave. I'm ordering the shots now, so come through, then we can leave or bye. I'm in sweats in bed. I go, that's fine.
We don't care.
I go, that's fine. Please just come for 2 seconds. He goes, they don't allow sweatpants in there. I go, I do. Just come and I will do embarrassing things for you.
That's not that bad.
Embarrassing things for you. He goes, okay, he finally says, okay, I'll come. I am so happy. I am in my feels. I am living. My friend is hard. What?
It's hard. It's like
The next morning, he texts me. And he says, if you get bored today, please read through our messages in your spare time. So basically, when I get drunk, I turn into 6th grade Megan.
I mean, here's the thing. I used to drunk text really badly in college, and I would like be so angry and like so happy and just like think I was also hilarious, and I would send 1,000 messages. I'm not doing it as much anymore. I'm a big fan of the drunk FaceTime, which is scary.
Yeah, that's important.
I do not look at it. If I wake up in the morning, I refuse to scroll up in my text. I will not look or acknowledge that it ever happened.
You just delete it?
Don't even delete it. I just never look at it. I don't want to look at it to delete it.
But what if he texts you and then
When I see,
you open it and you're like, oh fuck.
I don't read it.
Why are there 400 blue messages?
Don't read it. Not looking at it. I don't know her. So drunk texting, I feel ya. My tactic is to ignore it. If someone says something about it, then I'm just like, yeah, sorry, I was drunk, and I pretend like it never happened.
And I'm the opposite, where I overshare and I'm like, I am so embarrassed, I have so much anxiety, you need to make me feel better, and I send this in about 20 different texts in 20 different ways, and then I call Payton, I call Molly, and I tell them that they need to make me feel better about it, like it's their fault. And I think I handle it pretty maturely.
Pretty maturely. Yeah, no, I don't handle it. I act like it never happened. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do with a lot of things, actually.
I need to do that.
You know, you hook up with someone you didn't want to, that
Didn't
never happen. I never look at them again in the eyes.
I have to tell everyone I know. Seriously.
Okay, so next we have your biggest sex pet peeves. We were talking about last time that we like to talk to and hook up with younger guys. No matter how cool they are, no matter how many girls they get or seem to get, no matter what, boys, when they're about to hook up with you, they're too excited. And they go so fast, and you have to be like, excuse me, sir, like, slow down. Like, let's make it a little more like sensual and make me turned on more, because I'm not just like,
or I'm not
ready.
Gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm not just like ready to go. You can tell that they need to be having sex with you right now. Like, they're so like ready to go.
Yeah.
Which is like cute, and that's attractive because you're like, you feel hot about yourself, but you're also like, I need you to like add another layer to this. Like, there needs to be some kind of slow, and it's also, part of it's kind of weird when they're too excited. You're like, act like you've been here before.
Yeah, like I'm just like your first rodeo.
This has happened to you. So that's what I've been thinking about, because that's happened to me the past couple of times, meaning the past 2 times that I've hooked up with a guy in 8 months.
My biggest pet peeve. That is my biggest pet peeve.
It's annoying, and that carries on into the actual sex too. You're like, relax.
Don't do butt stuff.
Don't go near my butt. Do not go near my butt. Thanks. I'm not going
Sorry.
near yours either right now until I'm in an actual relationship.
Right.
Yeah, then things can happen, but we're not in my butt. Nothing's happening in my butt ever. Nothing's supposed to go up there. So that's just how I feel about that. Okay, by the way, my nails, they actually look exactly
How long will that
like
stay on?
A week. There's so many good questions. I have to like save this for later. What would it take for you guys to decide you wanted to have boyfriends? I know for me right now, like in my earlier 20s, I was so just like, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not at all ready. Like, I just wasn't looking. I knew that myself, I wasn't prepared. And I think that was kind of big of me, to be honest, because a lot of people can't tell that they're not prepared. They just want a relationship because like they want to feel love and attention.
And then they settle.
I wanted to feel that, but then also you're not ready to like give that to someone else either. So it's just a disaster kind of. So I knew I wasn't ready. I wanted one. I thought about boys all the time, but I was just like, I can't do this. But now at this point in my life, I'm not like trying to be like, I don't need a man or whatever. I would love to have a boyfriend, honestly. I think I could definitely be a person that could give to someone as much as I would want to in a relationship, but I'm not necessarily looking. So I think the relationships I've had in my life that were good and that were like positive, I wasn't looking for them, they just kind of happened.
Yeah.
So like, I think the biggest thing for me is if I found a guy that was like any of my exes who fucking rock, they're literally the best. It just didn't work out for other reasons or timing or whatever. They're still like the greatest guys, and I couldn't not date them. I've talked about this before.
They're the greatest guys.
They are, they're so nice.
Now you do have good exes, but.
And they treated me so well. If anyone was a problem, it was probably me. It happened so easily and swiftly without anyone being weird or confused or anything like that. I started dating them because I couldn't not. I was like, how could I not have this person in my life for like as much as possible? Like, it would be dumb for me to not do that. So for me, it would take meeting someone like that who added to my life and I could add to their life, and they don't leave me like confused or up and down, and they're not like questioning things. They're just like a fucking man, and they're stable, and they're like, I like you, and then we just have a relationship. That's what it would take for me, is just stability and ease, like no forcing. At this point, I'm like actually open to a relationship, which I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah, I've never heard you say that, honestly.
I know.
For me, I do think it's all about timing. Like, I just think it's completely all about timing. Like, I think you're either ready to do it or not. And like, I don't know, we were talking about this today where I just can't I can't be bored, or else then I'll start to like fuck with it. And then that's when I turn into the monster, and then like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I just need someone that I really respect and like look up to, I think.
Who you're lucky to have.
That I feel like, because I've never felt like that. Like, I've never been like, holy fuck, I'm so lucky. Like, what did I do to deserve this? And I feel like once I finally feel that,
yeah,
then it'll be, and that's not in like a pretentious way. Like, I can't be with somebody that's, I just always want to surround myself with people that are like, and boost me up and like help me.
That,
like
when both people feel like they got really lucky, then that's like when solid really
yeah, well, yeah, because
like
it can't be.
And it's not even about the way they look
one-sided.
a lot. Like, for me, I was always just in awe of the literal person that my two exes.
Just the way they move,
the way they act, the way they handle situations. Not all the time, like no one can be perfect, but like as a person, they were both the sweetest, just like most stand-up dudes. Like, there were things that they did that definitely annoyed me, but no one ever like did anything with any kind of like jealousy or hatred or like.
See, and that's where the difference is for me, is like, it was all games and like who would have the upper hand, and then like who would make who jealous, and so I'm just terrified.
Yeah,
literally fucking terrified. So yeah, it would take someone really cool
that leaves you like kind of in awe.
I also love someone that's loved by everyone, like can get along with everyone, everybody respects him. And I have to be insecure, I have to be secure in myself. When I first moved to LA like a year and a half ago, I was just insecure and like gained weight and wasn't sure what I was doing here. Didn't understand like what my job was, what my like goals were gonna be, and so I was just so insecure, and I had 2 or 3 different guys that I was seeing at the time, and I was talking to multiple, not multiple at a time, but just like I would talk to this guy for a month, and then I would get, my insecurities would come out, and I'd be like, I can't do this because I just wasn't ready. And I feel like now that I'm more secure, I have more friends, I know my place in LA, now I'm finally like
better.
Yeah. Next question.
What is your best hookup or one night stand story? Okay, so I'm gonna take this a different way. I want to touch on hooking up with a guy when you first meet him, and like most people say that's like a bad thing to do, and that most people would agree with people would say that.
Yeah.
But I have experienced otherwise, and let me tell you about it. The guy I dated in college, who again, angel on this fucking earth, literally was the reason that I like know how to find, I hope, I guess, how to find good relationships, because he was just like, he taught me what being with a good guy is like, who's also really fucking hot, by the way, like was totally like the man, like the leader of his friends, and like Just
I can't relate
such
to
a
this at all.
such a masculine dude. He just completely fell into my life. It was the craziest
Payton
thing.
was just so perfect in college that she attracted the hottest, buffest, manliest man.
I went home to Fort Worth, Texas for Christmas break, and I was going out with my friend. I looked like ass because I wasn't planning on going out. I was just like chilling with my friend, and we decided to go to this bar where a bunch of people from our hometown were. And we get there, and half the room is like our idiot friends just being like shit-faced, and the other half of the room are these super tall, like buff, clean-cut guys, and we were like, went straight over there. I started talking to this one guy, and he sent me to the bar and was like, go tell my friend, we'll call him Will. Go tell my friend Will to buy you a beer, because he's getting us all beers, like you and your friend go get a beer too. So I walk up to this guy and I'm like, hey, are you Will? Your friend said to go to buy me my friend a beer.
Did we use Will last time?
No, we said
Billy?
Bill. I end up with this guy Will all night, and
Willie.
I would go to my friend's house, we hook up at her house, and like I had to sneak him upstairs, and like she's like, what the fuck are you doing here? She wasn't out with us. But I snuck him upstairs essentially. Wake up, don't remember his name, have to ask him his name. I bring him to his hotel. I never expect to see this man again. The next day he calls me, and he got in trouble because he was there to play a football game because he was playing football in college. And he got in trouble because he was out late that night, and he was supposed to be up and like at a meeting and breakfast that next morning, and when I dropped him off, his whole coaching staff was waiting for him in the lobby. So he got like suspended from his team, which was fucking terrible, but he called me, and I was like, okay, so I guess this isn't a one-night stand situation. This man is like calling me. He said, do you want to go to dinner tonight? And I don't remember if he told me his family was coming or not on the phone call, but I showed up to dinner and his whole family was there. And so I've known this man for 24 hours, okay? After that, we hit it off. The next day, I went to his family friend's house. His whole family was in town, by the way, from California to watch him play, which he didn't do. A couple days later, on my birthday, they had me out to their family friend's house, and we all had like a family time. They got me a cake and a present. This is a couple days later. And that is off of a hookup, and we dated for like, I would say, I think it was like a year, maybe a year and a half. And we ended up breaking up just because I was not ready for a full relationship like that, I don't think. It was one of the best experiences of my life. Family still like kind of talk sometimes. I've run into him a number of times after we broke up, and we still both like love and respect each other so much. Like I love that guy forever. That happened after a legitimate one night stand. Like sometimes I say one night stand for like, you know, like someone you've been talking to and you hook up with one time.
Yeah.
That's like different than a one night stand.
Yeah, so
like this was a one night stand, and it was supposed to be, and I didn't expect anything of it, and then I found like the best guy in the whole entire world.
right. Because like I don't have a story like this, and I also don't have an ex that I talk to still.
I wouldn't say I'm always talking to them because both of my exes have girlfriends, so I'm not like gonna like be their best friend.
But like we're not good. Like it was never like
a good breakup.
Like love you, see you, never. Like it just I don't know. I'm either done, or I'm bitter.
Yeah. No matter how much I respected and loved them, when we first broke up, we were like, it was like a couple months before I talked to either of them.
Right.
You know, like you have to have that initial separation at least. Like no one ever talks about you hooking up with someone the first time you meet them and then them actually liking you. Because everyone says that's like taboo.
So that's my story, is that it was just a good hook. Like having sex for the first time with somebody is never like good usually, and so when it's finally you get that one and done and it's good, I guess. Yeah. That's like a good story. But I don't know, I've
had that happen a couple times, but not often, you're right. Like usually it's like, especially if there's like a build up. Like let's say you've been talking to this person for a while. Yeah. And then you hook up with them, you're like, everyone's nervous.
That's the worst.
Yeah, everyone's like, fuck, I don't know.
Well, and then that's when his penis doesn't work. Like that is when it doesn't, he's like so...
He just in his fucking head.
Yeah. Well, yes, that's like what it's called or something, I don't know. Or I'm just not cute enough.
Or he told you
Or I look really, really bad naked, which might be it.
No guy's ever gonna think that. Literally the best thing that ever happened to them.
It's like shocking for them.
Shocking. Every single time. No matter how many naked girls they look at, they're just pumped.
Also, side note, if a guy is like, when he sees you naked and he's like, oh my god, like freaks out, it just boosts your confidence. So guys,
you gotta do that. You have to boost her confidence.
Even if she's acting like, don't fucking say that, you have to say it. Yeah, you have to
gotta grab her ass.
You gotta make her confident, or else, yeah, you're cut.
Yes, especially, that's one thing I love, like if I'm feeling like, because sometimes I feel a little thick sometimes, and you're just like, maybe I'm not loving on my body so much. I generally do, but like sometimes you're like, I feel bloated or gross.
Right.
If a guy grabs my ass.
You mean your
I
muffin
feel
top?
fat. when he grabs your muffin top.
So what you're telling me is when you grab your muffin top from behind and shake it.
That's how you get her.
And you say, wow, you ate way too much cookie dough.
They say that on Call Her Daddy. It was a girl that wrote in, and it was like the boyfriend was trying to make her feel good about her stomach. She had like love handles or something, and she didn't like them, so he grabbed them.
No, he didn't.
It was like pretending to like them, and she was like,
stop.
It's not the same thing as grabbing your ass. If you want to grab her ass, then that's gonna make her feel really hot, and that's what you should do. That's a great move. Any time of day.
Wait, you know what I hate is when a guy like rubs his hand across your belly.
Don't touch my stomach.
Do not do that. Like
Don't touch my stomach at all.
especially if I've been drinking the night before. Like this is what goes through girls' heads though. Like
yeah, you cannot touch any part of her stomach. The weirdest nights in LA, the nights that started one way and took a turn for better or for worse. So we had one recently.
Yeah, that's just what we should say.
And it took so many turns, and this happens sometimes, and I don't want to say that we're really fucking cool because we're not. This just happens sometimes when you live in LA. Things happen and you end up in situations where you're like,
but that is why we live here.
yeah,
'Cause it's fun.
It's fun. And sometimes you just gotta say yes to things you maybe wouldn't say yes to normally. So
Yeah, sometimes you have to stay out till 7 a.m. and then hate yourself.
So Megan had a friend invite us to go to the Post Malone concert. So it was like a Wednesday too.
Seasons change, but I love when you come.
A great concert. We go to a great dinner before with her friend. We get these like good passes to where we can like basically go anywhere in the forum.
Also, this night, I was just in touch with so many people that you usually only see at Coachella. Like there are like famous people that you only see at Coachella and you see them every single year. And I saw them all basically this night. Like I haven't seen all these people in so long, and it was really good to see everyone. And it started off with Jay Sartain, who I met in college, because Ray Sartain ended up coming out at Post Malone, so that was kind of cool. So I felt it just was a really good night to see everyone. Like sometimes you just attract that, I think.
Yeah.
Like you just,
We were also having the best time. Like we just like went to dinner. We didn't have any really idea of how the night was gonna go. We knew that we were gonna go and have good seats and we were gonna be fine, and then we had a nice dinner.
Yeah.
We got a little bit tipsy. We had so much fun in the car.
We were vibrating higher.
We were, and we had like just the best times. We went in with this group of people who like weren't actually, the girls were not having the best time. They were acting like just so weird, like they've never been here before. And we went down into the
My
forum.
friend found us in the, what were we on the floor?
Well, so we went into the forum like in the back way, like we were like, ooh, we're so cool.
Yeah, we thought we were gonna be backstage the whole time.
So we go in the back and we get out to the floor seat.
And so my friend sees me
He's just walking by,
standing
like
there
randomly.
dancing to Post Malone.
Which, by the way, Post is unreal
Live.
live.
Yeah.
Wow. Like so
10 out of
good.
10.
Like this is when I started to be like, is Post Malone hot? Because why
Payton
am I
looks
trying
at
to
me
do-
and asks me, and she is dead ass.
This is like when we're just on the floor watching the show, by the way.
I'm kind of into it. Is
I did not expect that of myself,
Post
guys.
Malone hot? My friend's like, you guys want to come to his green room? And I'm like, I already texted a guy that I thought was gonna be in his green room,
Who ended up being in this green room.
and he didn't text me back, but he was in the green room. That was a swing and a miss.
That was a nice one. It ended up not.
No, but it ended up not being because he was excited to see me. But anyway,
Yeah.
obviously.
So he walks by randomly. From my perspective, honestly, we were just dancing. We were having the best fucking time. Some
Was
guy
not
walks by
worried about
Megan. Megan is like, grabs me and goes, we're going. And we quickly run, like with this whole group of people, run to the back of this place. Everyone's yelling, things are happening. We go in the back of this green room. And then the concert ends. And then Post comes back there.
And they take our phones.
Oh, I hate when they do that shit. Was annoyed. So they come
It
back
was
there.
kind of nice because no one was on their phones, and it was like everyone was engaging and talking, and there was like maybe 20 of us back there. It was like,
I was
I don't wanna
drinking
name- there's-
Hennessy.
do we name drop or no? No, we don't name drop.
No, we already said Post, so that's the most. Yeah. All they had was Hennessy back there, by the way, and I was drinking, just sipping on Hennessy. I had my Texas necklace on, so Post was so nice, came up to me and was like, where are you from in Texas? Just the nicest guy, and I'm sitting there like, bothered by the fact that I think he's so hot.
Okay.
Bothered.
Also, I do this thing sometimes with famous people when I see them like at Delilah. As a girl, it's easier to do this, but I just will go up and be like, it's so good to see you. And I
You do that?
Oh, I've done that to Post like 3
Oh, you did?
times.
Okay.
So when we got to the green room, he was like, hey. For the first time, he was like, So out of 4 times, the 4th time, after I've molested him 3 times and pretended like we knew each other, he was like, wait, hey. And I was like, hey, babe. Great show.
Oh my god. She dragged me over there and I'm like,
yeah,
hi. Because I never want to be up anyone's ass either. I just want like to be like, hi.
Payton is the worst flirter I have ever, like I have never, she just like goes stone cold, like she's like,
it's 2 a.m.
It's 2 a.m. and my friend that I was talking to was like, let's go get an Uber to Post's house. And I was like, okay.
Anyways, we were just welcomed, so that was really nice of them. And it was really cool to be welcomed by someone who was just like, just up here in terms of like ability and like so kind and just all that stuff. We went back to his house. We were there for a little while. Super small, intimate group.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, the stars, they're just like us.
It was like really fun. The whole time Megan was like, Payton, look at him. Look at him in the face. Look at him.
Go talk to him.
And I'm like, I can't.
She's like,
I can't. I'm like,
she's like, have you seen that on TikTok? When the baby like comes out.
Both you and Claudia were like, go fucking look at this. Because there were also girls there that were like kind of up his ass. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. Like, even that, like for me, I could look at him. Like, I don't know why I'm afraid. That's not that much.
No, she like, yeah.
I like wouldn't even look at his direction.
It's okay. You're doing great.
I'm really trying.
I really think you're doing a good job.
That's an example of fun things that happen to you when you live in LA that you didn't really expect, and that just happened because it's fun, and that's happened to a number of times.
Yeah, that's just the most recent.
Celebrities. But we also haven't been doing that kind of stuff. Like when I first moved to LA, I was like,
I was always,
fuck yeah, fuck yeah, we're going. But now I'm like, I don't know, you just get tired.
Feels so good.
And sometimes it's a bad situation that you don't want to be in, you know?
Well, sometimes you're in that situation and you don't feel welcome in LA. Like, it's like,
yeah.
And that's just like, they're staring at you like, why the fuck are you here? And
that's why I think I wanted so much. I wanted like him to be like inviting us like 10 different times to be like, okay, he really wants.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't look like this in like a low light. Your bathroom is just real.
I look so ugly, I think.
We never look good at these at this point. We only have 2, but you know.
I always look at my makeup, I'm like,
I said I was gonna do a wing and I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so the last topic of discussion, crazy college stories. Things you did in college that were stupid. Well, I have a couple things, but I'm gonna start with, we'll bring it in with a arrest story of mine.
Citizen's arrest.
Because that's a quick little one that I can tell. In general, you need to understand, I went to Texas A&M, and you can tell me about your experience, because yours is a little bit different, kind of the same.
I went to the Harvard of the West, known as Arizona State University, Forkum.
A&M it's a massive school, but it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and we have like one place where everyone goes out on Northgate, or you go to house parties. In general, people are kind of conservative. Like, no one really that I know was doing a ton of drugs and stuff until like maybe later in like senior year. Maybe smoking weed a little bit, but a lot of the time it was literally just like whiskey, tequila, Keystone. Like that's what we drank at A&M. We had parties. When we had parties at frat houses, we were out on like land. So like you would go out into the forest or the trees to pee because you didn't want to wait for the line of people to pee at the porta potty, and you would like hear people having sex. And sometimes I would like walk out there, pee out here.
Gross.
That's just the general, you know, that's college. But A&M was an interesting experience. So the cops in College Station have nothing else to do but arrest students because like there's really not that much really bad crime that happens in College Station. So they're always on Northgate trying to arrest people. I was out one night, I had been out that weekend, and I had previously, I was running in the Northgate area, which again is our bar area. I was running to go to a bar because I heard a cute boy was there that I really liked. And me and my friend were just being dramatic. We both fell. We hit each other, fell on the ground. I got up. My eyebrow from a previous like cheerleading injury had busted open. So I was bleeding all down my face. And I couldn't feel it. So I got up and I was like looking around and everyone was just like, holy shit. The EMT was sitting right there. He pulled me over and he glued my brow shut basically. And then I obviously had to go home. So that next night they remembered me because I was the drunk ass that fell and the cops were right there when it happened. I go out, I'm apparently super drunk. And the cops grab me because I'm walking alone on Northgate, and they grab me and they're like, you can't be alone, like we're gonna take you in, like you're too drunk. It's a public intoxication. And I remembered this portion of it, and I remember being like kind of accommodating to them, and I was like, no, like I promise I'll go home, like I'll just walk right home. I was right behind Northgate, like where I live, so it was maybe 300 feet of a walk. I say I'm gonna go home. I walk towards my home. I circle around and I go back out to another bar. So later they find me and I'm still shit-faced. They find me and they're like, you, come here. And so I had to go with them this time. And of course I'm sitting there just like, in the middle of Northgate. Like there are hundreds of people walking by me, my friends. I'm sitting there and goes.
That's
just
so embarrassing.
So I'm so mad. I get to the jail because at this point they're literally like, no, like you're coming with us, you're being a little shit and you lied to us. So I go to the jail, they book me in. There's two, I don't remember that night after that, like I was pretty drunk and so I just like went to sleep. I woke up in the morning to the two women that were underneath my bunk laughing so hard at me. And I was like, what? What? And they were both in there for like tickets because they couldn't pay their tickets. So they were just in there like staying overnight for a couple of nights to pay off the ticket. And they were like, apparently a girl came in and she was saying that she wasn't drunk. She got pulled over for a DUI and she was screaming at the top of her lungs that she wasn't drunk. And I was trying to sleep and they were trying to sleep. And I was like, can you shut the fuck up? I was like, everyone knows you're drunk. No one's confused. Like bullet pointing things for her. I don't know what made me come alive in jail.
So you're never like that.
Never. I was pissed off and I was trying to stand up for everyone, and so the girls in jail were like,
the hero,
mad respect. Me,
she's like, respect
and they were like all helping me, like giving me their extra water because we were rationed. And then I left in the morning and it wasn't terrible. But that's my jail story number 1. Don't recommend going to jail. What's just some weird stuff that you did in college? Because what the fuck were we doing, to be honest? We're kind of dumb right now and we do stupid stuff.
Well, let's just remember that.
Why are we were dumb.
Let's just pause for a second and remember that I went to ASU.
Yeah, let's give us a little general overview. So,
there are 2 cities you go out in when you live in Tempe. Tempe and Scottsdale. Tempe is a college town. Scottsdale is a mini Vegas. And I'm not exaggerating. It's unreal. Like, it's so fun. But anyway, so that's just how we partied, was Vegas or college. I think the craziest story that I can't even tell anything about because it just got too crazy was our spring break my senior year. I lived with a boy who, he was my best friend ever since I went to ASU. We lived in the same dorm room freshman year and just became really close. And so then we lived together senior year, which I guess is kind of weird to live with a guy, but we lived in this really cool townhouse. So everybody would always come over and it was just like, it was really cool. But anyway, he takes me and all my best friends at the time to Cabo, and we had this massive Cabo house that the Victoria's Secret models had stayed in a month before. And we had full service, like chef, maid, butler, security. Like it was the most unrealistic, like spring break I've ever been on. And things just got really crazy. And that's all I can say.
I want to know about ASU life though. Like what were people, like A&M was like, we're conservative, people party, beer party, like just being stupid drunk.
Yeah.
There's also nothing to do in College Station besides eat and drink.
So it's like blackout or get out. Blackout or back out.
And y'all went out like in the weekend or the weeknights too and stuff.
So I didn't.
Yeah.
I would do like Thursday, Friday, Saturday sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I knew girls that would go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like every fucking night.
Fuck my life. That's
and
crazy.
It was just...
Not even at 21 can my body do that.
No. I don't know, it's just crazy. Because I don't know if I just have like a high tolerance for partying, but whenever everybody's always like, oh my god, you went to ASU, like it's so crazy. Like it was crazy, but I don't know if it was any crazier than...
We didn't like... you didn't go out during the week, but at A&M we literally did not have... it was so quiet all the time.
Like there just wasn't anywhere to go out.
Yeah.
See, there was
even our
always
outside our like bar area with like there's like maybe 60 bars there, maybe more.
Yeah.
And it's all next to each other, kind of like where Scottsdale is, but it's not like club-like, it's more like a bar. There was no one there on the weekends or the weeknights. No one. Some of them weren't even open. But
so during the week, it's like Mill is what the street was called. It's always popping. A lot of partying.
Yeah.
Like extracurriculars and stuff. So
yeah, I think college for me was fucking dumb. I was a dumbass at college, but I did get my work done. I did graduate. Everything was fine. I think I could have got a lot worse for me. I mean, I just went to a school where it was like more tame than most other schools, but I was a fucking idiot in college. If you're in college right now, like have fun.
You're gonna fuck up, just so you know.
Please be safe, because like I just did the dumbest shit, and I do stupid shit in LA, and I did stupid shit when I first moved out here to LA. But college, I was just so comfortable in my little town with like my friends, and like I just thought nothing was ever gonna happen to me. And I'm happy that it didn't, but like, we were just so fucking stupid. If you like this video, tell us if, first of all, I hope this is a good follow-up to the episode 1, because people seem to like that one a lot.
Yeah, you guys, thank you for your support.
So let us know if you like episode 2. Do you like when we go more into depth about boys? Do you like when we go more into depth about living in LA?
Comment below.
What do you want to talk about more? Because we want them to all be like kind of themed similarly, and we don't want to get off on tangents and random things.
Yeah, be more specific.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel, because I'm really putting in the effort to edit the videos, guys. So like, really just get on my team. I would appreciate
Let's
that.
all be on the same team.
Please be on my team, okay? Be on our team.
Our team.
It's a good one.
And vibrate higher. Payton wants everyone to vibrate higher.
Not here. Not
but
here.
here.
You can't even see it. It's so high, okay? And thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next time. Good.
Really?
Cool, now we need to put hair on.